Morning everyone. This video I wanted to create for you guys because talking to a lot of builders when it comes to some stuff they're facing, a big one I'm hearing is having that chat with someone. Maybe it's initially at the front end, or maybe it can be anywhere during that initial process, and then there's just no outcome to it. You think, man, I had a chat with them. Why do they not want to keep chatting with me? I've presented a proposal. Why do they not want to come back to me and tell me if they want to go ahead or not, or they go dark, or like there are a lot of factors that play into that. But one thing I find when I'm talking to a lot of our builders, and I've been in the room with a builder when he's taken a call from a prospective client before, and hearing the way he answered the phone was interesting, would be how I might put it. When I think, look, to expect that builders out there have had a career in sales, they'd be like 1%, far less, 1% of the builders out there that have had extensive experience in sales. And so the simplicity, or even administration when it comes to front of house sort of stuff, answering the phone, it is so important. So the whole topic of this video today is really about wowing people. You can wow someone in the smallest scenario, and if you can wow someone at the very front end and then consistently, it's going to have a dramatic effect on how they view you, how they interact with you, and how they talk about you with the person next to them. Very, very important. So to give you a story that I recently, and this is some content I was listening to about someone talk about this, and it was really stuck on my head. And then I was like, man, I could definitely think of plenty of examples. Now, a lot of you out there would probably think of examples maybe when you go to a restaurant. You go to a restaurant or a cafe, and you think, man, these people do not want to be here. They do not want to be taking my order. They do not want to be serving me. They just have such a stinking attitude, don't care. And you feel that. You think, man, I don't really want to come back here in a hurry, versus go to a cafe or a restaurant where that person is genuinely excited and desires to bring you value and wants to help you, wants you to have an amazing experience, wants you to choose the right food, to love that food and love the whole experience there at the restaurant or the cafe. What a difference that makes. Keep that in mind the next time you pick up the phone, the next time you reach out. It might be, someone has inquired with you. First of all, jump on that phone as fast as possible and then have that conversation and wow them in that conversation. It could be someone that they've downloaded an asset of yours online, so they haven't necessarily said to you, hey, please call me, I want to talk to you about building, but they've shown a level of interest. And that level of interest also, someone often only shows interest if there's some intent. So they might be looking to build, or they might know someone who's looking to build. It could be in a week's time, it could be in 10 years' time, you don't know. But if you can't wow them, they're not going to remember you. So an example of this would be, recently been working with a broker, and I've been through, several brokers when it comes to just getting some finance sorted for some stuff. And most recently was put in touch with a broker and was absolutely wowed. Those of you who've ever been through getting finance sorted, with a broker, they just continually ask for more documents, more things, and you just think, man, like, how much shouldn't you have known that at the start? Or I'm having to come up with questions, and then they say, oh yeah, that's a good point. Okay, yeah, send me that. Or, oh yeah, okay, let's go talk to this lender. And you think, man, I thought you were supposed to be doing that, and some of you may have had that experience, or maybe you've found an amazing broker. But recently or someone put me in touch with an incredible broker, someone who's on the ball, someone who's thinking, coming up with lots of creative solutions all the time, willing to go outside, work outside the box, and when it comes to, rather than just saying, oh, I can only have a meeting with you between 9 and 5, spending an hour or two with my wife and I and strategizing things, at night with us, sending us through all the docs on a Sunday morning at 8 a.m., rather than waiting for Monday for us then to take the whole day to do it, and to then only lodge it on, say, Tuesday. Sending to us on Sunday means that we can get it done. It's lodged first thing, Monday morning. So just someone like that is just wowing us. And even going to the point where she was helping us give advice to other people, other brokers we were working with that weren't doing their job right. So just absolutely wowed. And that just excited me to then go and start telling people that I know that are working with a broker or trying to get finance or beginning to go down that avenue, and just telling them, you've got to work with this person. This is the person you want on your team, and not really taking no for an answer. That's That's the level of passion and drive I had to go and tell people about this person because I want them to be helped, my friends and family and clients. So that was the impact that it had on me to go and tell people about this person, this broker who wowed me. So I thought maybe I'd just share that example. If you can wow someone, and that can be from how do you answer the phone? How do you have that conversation with them? When you meet them for the first time, how are you interacting with them? How are you engaging them? How are you responding to their emails, their texts, and things like that? Think of how can I wow this person, even if it's just dialing it up another 5%. Some people misinterpret wowing someone as you've got to have all this energy and be hyper and crazy. No, it's where's this person going to find value in this next interaction with me and your whole team. Remember that as well. It's not just you, it's you and your whole team. Your whole team, especially at the start of someone's journey, it's your front of house. They're going to be interacting with them. So making sure that they are really on point. I've come across some of our builders, some of their front of house, if I've done some test calls, they do not answer that phone well. They should not be front of house. So keep that in mind. But yeah, guys, I hope that helps. Try and wow the next person that you interact with, because you just kind of fathom the potential positive impact that'll have on you and how you are viewed and perceived in your community. Have a great day.